This thing doesn't actually record pause time, so we don't have to sit here and wait for the pause to go through like we did with the stream. Nidalee coming down bot lane again to help out Miss Fortune.
I have to admit, Pudgy's really attentive of his lands. He doesn't just stay in his zone though. He's always like going out to different ones, making sure everyone's okay.
Nunu trying to get in some position for a snowball.
Oh, that spear!
Then Nidalee spears the danger of AP Nidalee. Oh, that's a spear
very
kill.
Nice.
That's
just
a spear
threading
kill.
the needle on that one.
Stun going down on Caitlyn.
And there comes Nidalee.
Here's Xin Zhao.
There's the ulti by... Oh, that's another missed spear. Xin Zhao finally getting his ulti done right. But can Nidalee get the spear? No, just misses it. Caitlyn's gonna go for it.
Caitlyn not gonna be able to do anything. She does not want to risk getting hit by. Oh my God, the spears!
Beautifully done.
And there it goes.
Beautifully done.
Flashed for
This
it, but
Nidalee.
totally worth it in my opinion.
Oh, very close. That flash was... Spears on this Nidalee are really, really good.
This Nidalee is just all over the place. Now I see why everybody was so excited to see that.
But if we cut the top lane though, Zeepak now has 112 farm to Jax's 50.
And looks like my assumption was correct. It looks like Jax is indeed going for that Warmogs, but instead of finishing the Black Cleaver, it appears that Olaf is going to be going for a Phage.
Well, I can understand the Phage, but in this situation against Jax, I'd probably go for a Hexdrinker more than a Phage. That's personal opinion though, because
Olaf
he does
wants
do a mixed damage.
The reason why Olaf wants the Phage over the Hexdrinker is because while the Hexdrinker does form into the Maw of Malmortius, which is a great item on Olaf, what he wants at the moment in his lane is just more HP for a bit more survivability, and Olaf having to pop his ult and his ghost to get away from the Nidalee and the Taric. Nidalee throwing those spears.
Beautiful spears, my god.
And Phage is actually a bit more useful to him because at this point, Jax's magic damage doesn't really mean anything to Olaf.
At this point in the game, but if Jax gets fed enough, he becomes really unstoppable late game.
Yeah, but it doesn't appear that he's going to be getting that fed anytime soon.
Oh, Nidalee just picking up kill after kill. And can she get a spear on this?
And there's a spear, not a kill, but very close. Olaf coming in to try and do what he can.
It's not a smart idea to go in on that. They have way too much CZ with Xin Zhao and Jax there, along with Taric. That's 2 stuns and a knockup, and that was
those Nidalee
almost
spears.
clean. Nidalee's just looking for these spears, and she's
Olaf
getting them really well. She's gonna get it. Is she gonna get the spear? Oh no, she didn't
Olaf
go for
taking
it.
out Taric, and Olaf might die for this. No, he's gonna be able to go. Oh no, spear
no!
on Olaf! And Ignite takes down Jax. Wow, that's speed.
Wow. That was a 2-for-2 exchange, but Nidalee's just picking these up left and right.
Nidalee almost has what appears to be a death cap. She has the needlessly large rod, or as I like to call it, the rod of compensation, and the blasting wand.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really liking Nidalee's build right now. The Tear to Goddess is just really helping. Or her yum-yums. Everyone.
What is Olaf? Olaf is a Viking.
Actually, I learned something pretty interesting. Oreo Yum-Yums apparently just learned how to speak English up to 4 years ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and almost everyone that's actually joined the tournament, like the people that played for us, they all have like these very interesting backgrounds to them. Like Pudgy Gerbil, for instance, the Nidalee that you're currently seeing, he's actually trying his hardest to become a pro player, and so far he's showing that at least he has the moxie for it.
If he wants to go for it, then he's gonna have to work at it.
He's working at it pretty well so far. I'm not gonna lie to you. He shows very good map awareness. He's pretty much everywhere on this map.
And Nidalee trap on blue buff. Is he gonna try and steal this with a spear?
Oh, missed it. But would have had it if the blue buff had just moved a slight bit more to the upside.
Oh my god, that spear took out half of Nunu's health.
And that's without the not the death. That's
Oh,
without
Miss
the
Fortune
patch.
gets caught.
Miss Fortune did in fact get caught, and they shut her down. The kill went to Mundo though, so it's not that bad. It's still bad.
That's pretty bad.
It looks
Actually,
like they're actually fighting there, and
they have no reason not to. They got Mundo with infinite slows, and Nunu, here
Yum
comes
is
the
trying
Zigzalt.
hard to get away, and will they get the kill on? Wow, Tarek is still alive.
Not anymore.
That got him.
Mundo got filed.
Oh,
Tarek got filed. Mundo got up to Tarek, and he filed Tarek.
Yep.
Mundo
But right
filed.
now, right now, Caitlyn just barely getting away from that one. If she had stayed just a second longer, it would have been very bad for her.
Caitlyn picking up a Bloodthirster. Miss Fortune opting instead to go for Infinity Edge Phantom Dancer first. Not getting even a Vamp Scepter. I'm surprised at this.
You know, here's the interesting part. Xin Zhao, he did not go for his Lantern as a usual jungler would. He went straight for the Black Cleaver.
Well, the
He still got
reason
Madreds, but
the reason for that, I think, is because he feels he has enough sustain through the HP on the Black Cleaver, or at least enough survivability, that he doesn't need the lifesteal from the Wriggles right away. Because that's really the only benefit he would get from the from upgrading the Wriggles to the Lantern. Pardon, I can talk. I swear. From upgrading the Madrids to the Wriggles. He'd just get a little bit of extra damage and lifesteal as well as the free ward, but right now he has damage from the Black Cleaver, he has HP from the Black Cleaver which helps with his survivability, so he doesn't feel that he needs the Vamp Scepter, the lifesteal and stuff right away. He just wants the proc from Madred's Razors and is just going to hang on to that for a little bit before eventually moving into a Wriggles.
Oh, Nidalee with the spear, and just barely misses it.
Didn't miss
She got that
one
one though.
Almost killing off Caitlyn right away. She does indeed have that death cap, also as well as a haunting guys. They're just going to be
Oh,
constantly
so
pushing
much
this
damage
Ziggs.
coming out from this Nidalee. They're gonna have to shut her down if they want this kill. Because she's just chunking him away from a distance, just
Olaf
kiting.
charging in with his ult, not gonna really be able to do anything with this though, I don't think, because they're just gonna turn around and
Nidalee
everybody's
just
gonna
picking up
die.
the kills left and right and juking right into a trap.
Sour about that Caitlyn trap. But
Caitlyn-
Miss Fortune picks up a triple kill. They're going to take this tower pretty much without contest now. And I would be very surprised if they didn't pick up an inhibitor as well.
I have to
could
say, I'm
definitely
very
do it.
impressed with their kiting ability. Like, they just managed to avoid most of the damage done by Nunu and the rest of them just by moving back and just attacking at the same time. If you had looked at Miss Fortune and Nidalee during that fight, Nidalee moved as far back as possible, but still within range to heal her
They're
allies
actually
as they
gonna
got
back
low.
off from this turret. They're instead just going to take the safer route and go for Dragon, it seems.
I wouldn't blame them. I mean, most of the other teams are already up. So you get the safe
And-
dragon, you take it, you go back to base, buy things, because, well, you just picked up a triple kill.
I would be astonished if Miss Fortune still refused to buy some form of lifesteal even after that.
Yeah, that's surprising me a lot right now. The fact that she doesn't have any lifesteal. She looks like she's just gonna go for the fast Phantom Dancer.
A lot
She
of
does have an
people
IE though, so the damage is there.
A lot of people have been ignoring Phantom Dancer in favor of Static Shiv.
Normally, I can understand Static Shift does work better in the early game, but if you're trying to build into the late game, I would really suggest the Phantom Dancer.
And she doesn't get any lifesteal. She's instead going for a Last Whisper.
No, there's a lifesteal. There's the
Oh,
Vamp.
she did make the... Okay. For a second there, I thought she was just going to make the Longsword into the Last Whisper, but...
Actually, with those items, she might be going for a Blade of the Ruined King.
I don't think Blade of the Ruined King. Because, if I'm not mistaken, she also got the enchantment, boot enchantment for Alacrity, I believe that is.
That's Alacrity.
That's Alacrity. I believe that with boots of Alacrity, as well as having enough for the Vamp Scepter and the pickaxe, I believe she would have had enough to get a Bilgewater, at least, which would have allowed her, which would have just telegraphed that she was indeed going for Blade of the Ruined King, But I think instead she's just got the Vamp Scepter so she can have some survivability and her sustain outside of the flask, and the pickaxe is going to become a Last Whisper.
If you look at the other side, though, Caitlyn actually has a Bloodthirster, and it looks pretty stacked. She might have died a few times, but she is stacking up in the jungle. She does have her Zeal, and she looks like she might be building to a Phantom Dancer as well with that dagger.
Some extra pots in it as well. Ziggs appears to be going straight Spell Pen because he's got Sork Boots, Haunting Guys, and what appears to be the items for a Void Staff.
The problem is that he has the items, he can get as much pen as he wants, he just doesn't have a lot of AP right now.
Well, he does not have the damage to go along with all that penetration. Yeah,
Like-
sure, it's great to be doing true damage, but if you don't have any damage, true damage doesn't matter.
Normally on Ziggs, what I would suggest is you go for the Holy Grail first, yes, but you immediately after that you just rush a hat. It gives you damage, it gives you all the regen you want to farm and to get the kills off along with the cooldown. It's really good.
Nidalee just stacking up that tier.
Literally
And
just landing
let's-
those spears.
Oh,
Ooh, if that hit Ziggs, I have no doubt in my mind it would have chunked at least 3/4 of his health down.
oh man, those Nidalee spears so dangerous with AP Nidalee.
And she's landing them really effectively.
Yeah, red
And
team
here we
right
have Mist
now.
going out. Oh, the damage it does on Olaf is just immense. And that's Olaf. Olaf is a
Oh my god!
Nunu.
That spear!
That looked
Oh
like it.
jeez!
Oh my
Nunu
god.
has to get
Nunu.
out of there right now.
If Nunu's smart, he will. Oh, it almost hit Ziggs too.
This red team right now is playing my favorite game, Dodge the Nidalee spears.
They're not doing a very good job.
No, they are not.
Nidalee just keeps chucking him over the wall, and Mundo as well getting chunked down, even with that Spirit Visage.
Jeez, this Nidalee. Just amazing. They're trying to
Throwing
just poke
everything
her
they
out of
can
that
over
area.
that wall. It's not helping you.
They're trying to poke her out of that area to stop her from just throwing spears for free.
And it's
But-
not working because now Jackson just jump on you. They try to go into the area to stop it. They're just going to get themselves poked down.
And this is one of the problems that they're going to be having, because Ziggs has really good wave clear, but...
Nidalee's poking
but
away at them
Nidalee
because they're
can
there.
just poke them. They don't really care about wave clear, and there they go, diving the turret.
Very beautifully done by both teams. And that Nidalee spear.
Olaf just tearing through everything, though. Except
That's
for that
the
near
problem.
Nidalee spear.
Except for the Nidalee spear.
Another triple kill for Misfortune.
That's the last person who want to have those kills. And okay, I'll admit, this Nidalee has actually landed a lot of her spears, and her juking potential and everything else is just amazing.
And
And
there's a surrender vote from Red Team.
That would be GG, ladies and gentlemen. The first win goes to GG Jersey Shore. Bring the series up to 1-0.
Very nice play. I would be very surprised to see if they actually let Pudgy get in Italy again. I'm going to go ahead and assume they don't.
I probably would as well. We'll see you next game.
Okay, now I have to actually let this